Our Drive School of Motoring. Become a safe and confident driver.
You're driving brilliant, and we've got a test book for you. It's like miles in the future. We're going to bring it forward. We discussed the date, and we asked the question on the way over because you're very fortunate you've got your own car, which is brilliant. And you're probably driving more in your car than you are in my car once a week. So therefore, and I think it made very good sense, this question is, well, what car are you going to go to test in? The one you're most comfortable in. If you drive well in your car, you pass. If you drive badly in my car, you will fail. It is that simple. There's nothing mystical about going to test in a instructor's car or anything like that. You've got to deliver the goods in whatever car it is. Let's assume you're going to test in your car. It's good to know what's going on. So what we do, here we go. We've got the test centre over here, and your driving test is some obscure time. I think it's like 7 minutes past 9. The thing to do is don't get to this test centre. At this test, they say 10 minutes, but don't get there more than 5 minutes before. You've got plenty of time. Because if you get any earlier than that, you're just going to annoy people because you're going to be interfering with tests that are still finishing off or clearing it out. And also, it's not good to wait for too long. So we get here about 5 minutes before, and you've got the customer bays along the back over there. Now, they're marked out as customer bays rather than examiner's bays, and you reverse bay park in. So when you start your driving test, you are just driving out of the test centre. Don't park in forwards. You don't want to start your driving test doing reverse. You just want to clear the test centre. Now you go into the waiting room. You've also got your licence with you. If you're taking your own car, James, get yourself one of these. Give them a rear view mirror. Also make sure your car is clean. Make sure your car is of an MOT. There's no bald tyres, there's no cracked windows and things like that. And if I was you as well, if you've got L plates, stick them down. If they fly off, magnetic one flags off during the test, then it could technically, you're no longer legal. That's the end of your driving test. So just tape it down if you've got magnetic ones, just for that test day. Okay, so you go in there. Now I suggest you don't go in there more than 2 minutes before your driving test. You don't want to sit in a room full of nervous people. It's like a contagion. One person sits there, makes the other person. Don't go in there, no advantage. Anyway, magically at 7 minutes past 9, the doors open, walk out 5 or 6 examiners, and they'll call your name. And they go, James, please. You go, yes, over here. Over here, then, please, James, will say the examiner. And they say, can I have your licence, please? And look at your licence, making sure you are who you say you are, taking your own test, not someone else's. And you'll be signing a declaration along the lines of that car you're presenting. Anyway, you're signing something that you're doing a driving test on their tablet. And they will ask you 2 questions. Number 1. They will ask you, do you want anyone to accompany you today on your driving test? Now, you're more than entitled to have someone with you in the back seat, as long as they stay quiet, don't start I'm doing this or giving you advice or anything like that. So if it was me, it would be me, or you might want to take your mum or your dad with you as well. It's entirely up to you. The second question is, do you want someone to listen to your feedback at the end, or will be your instructor? Obviously, your instructor's not there, if you're taking your own one there, because I'm not taking you to test in your car, because I'm not insured to drive your car afterwards on a fully comp basis, and also you won't be insured to drive your car, and even if you were, I don't think you want to drive after your driving test. So your parents are taking you. Should have mentioned that earlier. Do you want someone to come with it, or do you want someone to hear the feedback at the end? It's entirely up to you. Fine. Can you show me to your car? So you walk out. They go, my name is Barry, by the way. What would you like me to call you? Say James or Jim or Jimmy, or whatever you want to be called. It's entirely up to you. Okay, now which one is your car, please? And they'll be outside the test centre then. You go, that one over there. Okay, great. Can you read the number plate of the whatever car it is? So it's 20.5 metres away at least. 20.5 metres, read the number plate. So good. Okay, would you like to, can you go over to your car, please? So you go over to your car, get in your car, but please don't start the engine. So you get in the car. They walk around, do a lap of it, check for bald tyres, things like that. Great. They'll be very impressed you've given them a mirror. They'll be grateful for that. Okay, they get in the car and they say, okay, would you like me to explain what was going to happen to the test? And you go, yes, please. Okay, we're going to be driving for about 48 minutes today. We'll be doing an independent section, and we will be, and they might say, following the sat-nav. The sat-nav will be there anyway, or we won't be there, or following the board signs. Now, when we're not doing the independent drive, I just want you to follow the road ahead at all times, unless any road signs and markings tell you otherwise. But I will tell you to turn left or right, but I will tell you in plenty of good time. We'll also be doing a parking or reverse manoeuvre, and we may do an additional controlled stop manoeuvre. That's 1 in 3 tests will have that. You don't know, so we're going to do that anyway. And I'll also be asking you a couple of questions. Now, the first question is this. A tell me question. Now, this is your time to shine. So the question might be, how do you know? How do you show that tell? Can you tell me how you know your head restraint is adjusted to give you maximum protection? Or it was 1 of 14 question, whatever it is. Yeah. And you go, yes, yeah, I'll make sure whatever the answer is from there. Great, thank you very much. Now, we'll be doing a show me question. And we're doing that during the drive test when it's safe to do so. Now, if you're happy with that, I'd like you to just drive off and proceed through the exit there, come into the road, and we'll just pick up the sat nav, or I'll just give you board signs. And that is it. That's what the process is. Not too bad, is it?
No.
Not feeling too nervous for all that, is it? There we are. That's all there is to it.